Hello everyone, I am Maria Pedro and I currently live in New York City where I am an actor. I got my degree in musical theater. I have a Bachelor in Fine Arts from the University of Buffalo, which also means that I have a liberal arts degree. So I did still have to take math and science and all those wonderful courses while pursuing my concentration in the arts. It's actually very important as an actor and an artist, or any field that you're going into, to be well-rounded. I had professors my whole college career in acting say, you will be a better actor if you're a well-rounded person. So that means, yes, you should take science classes, you should take history. All of these things inform your work and make you a better artist and a better person. So a day-to-day life as an actor is a very busy one because you are self-employed and you are in charge of creating your own schedule and your own discipline. That means you have to juggle maybe a couple of jobs because you're seeking some income that is flexible. And you're also constantly in classes, dance classes, acting classes, voice lessons, and you need to pay for those things. And you also want to continue your education and your skill because that will make you more educated in your field. And I find it to also be a way to just inspire you to keep going. There are a lot of important skills that are required to be in an artistic field, one of them being a thick skin. That means that you don't take rejection personally. I think this is a great lesson for all of life, but especially when you're going into a subjective medium like the arts. Not everybody is going to respond to your work in the same way, and that does not in any way devalue what you have to offer. It just means that maybe for that project, they're looking for somebody or something a little different. That can be hard when you are so connected to what you're doing and you're so passionate, but I do think that it is a skill that you end up developing along the way. And honestly, once you kind of get that quality under your belt, it's really empowering and a really special feeling. A really fun part about being an actor is sometimes you get to travel. I audition out of New York City, but many times my auditions based in the city are for jobs that are all over the country. For instance, I got to tour and I got to see a lot of places that I don't think I normally would have been able to see or even knew I wanted to see. I was in Utah for 7 months and got to see a really gorgeous part of the country. I got to hike and explore while doing some really incredible shows and making a living doing what I love. Being an actor doesn't necessarily pay a lot of money. And that's another thing. You can either hit it big and make a lot, or your jobs are going to be pretty standard and pretty stable in terms of income, but the problem is they're not always consistent. When they're consistent, they're great, but it might not happen back to back to back. So that's why being financially responsible and being good with your money is a great skill to have when you're an artist. Theater also has brought me some of the best mentors and the best friendships I've ever had. My advice for somebody who wants to go into the arts is keep in mind that you love it and that you are passionate about it. And to not necessarily get wrapped up in the idea of maybe I'll become famous or maybe I'll hit it big right away. Because if you go into this knowing that you love it and you have a want and need to grow and learn about this incredible art form, the fame and fortune will not be a factor. And nor will it be disappointing if you don't necessarily become famous, although I'm sure you all will be.